What is going on, Adventure Nation? In this video, we start our trip to Alaska. This is the Motorhome Experiment.
Like literally, no turn around.
Yeah, I guess we've
going to Alaska.
Already started our trip to Alaska when we left San Diego, really, but this is officially our trip. We are going to be leaving this beautiful ranch here, and again, want to thank Silke and Org for Jorg. I'm having a hard time with that one. Silke and Jorg for their hospitality. It was amazing, and we had a good time here. We didn't get a chance to explore Vancouver at all. Very, very short time here, so now we look forward to getting up the road. Let's roll.
Time to go.
You got to go back inside, dude.
Oh, dude, you have no collar.
No collar, so you can't go. We had to make a quick stop at the local co-op here and pick up some produce. One of the things that you do not want to cross the border with is fresh fruits and veggies. They just don't allow it.
But that's somewhat of a myth. Like, you can really cross a lot of fruit and vegetables. Like, it's a myth, the fact that, oh, you shouldn't have anything. There's a certain list of things you cannot cross, including also plants and soils and stuff like that. But to go through that list and figure out what you cannot cross, might as well just cross with no produce and just buy it over here.
Right, it's just easier. So what we just did is stock up on our produce and get ready to hit the highways running north. We are outside of Vancouver, or east of Vancouver, in a little area called Langley Township, and the little town is Aldergrove, and just absolutely gorgeous farms here, and really an area I think we'll be coming back to.
Yeah, it's very pretty around here. Oh, and this morning I have the best waffle I ever had.
Yeah. So while we're talking about that, it was called the Kraus Berry Farm. So we'll put up some stuff on that, but it was really good, right? Today the waffle of the day was raspberry. So fresh raspberries on your waffle, just amazing. The ranch we stayed on, beautiful ranch. The house that they have has been used in quite a bit of like movie and TV and stuff like that. If you guys have ever seen the movie, Hallmark movie, Coming Home for Christmas, I think, it's in that movie. It's in the Timeless series. We don't know any of these because we don't watch TV. But just a beautiful, beautiful property. Super nice people, but the whole area here, really kind of cool.
Really beautiful. And the border, that's a crazy thing. We were like actually driving on what's it called, like Zero Avenue. Zero Avenue, and it's the border. Like literally after the avenue, you see like posts, like electric posts, like right now, and then it's the U.S. and you will see houses. Like, it feel like it belonged to Canada, but actually was U.S.
No fence. You could talk to somebody standing in their front yard in the United States while you are standing on the road in the U.S., but you could literally walk through the ditch and be in the U.S. So very, very crazy that there's literally no fence or no border, yet you go to the border crossing a quarter of a mile away, there's all these steel fences and barbed wire and everything else, and it's just crazy. But now it's time to put some miles on and truck it north. Good morning, everybody. We woke up here in Cache Creek, BC, and we're continuing our trek north. You ready to roll?
Cache or cache?
I would assume that it's cache here. Cache is kind of like a fancy word. I don't think they call this cache. Cache is like a cache of gold, like it's a bunch of gold.
See, for me,
or a cache of
like
silver.
Cache.
No, that's cache.
See, so
like,
close.
Like your cache in your computer, a cache of memory. Clear your cache.
I would call it cache.
Cache Creek. I doubt the locals are gonna like that. But anyways, we're in Cache Creek, BC, and heading north. And it's a beautiful day, so it's awesome. But before we go, we've got a lesson that I'm needing to teach you guys. So, let's say that you're a complete moron and you leave your lights on all night. It started.
What?
What happened? Okay, it wasn't a big learning lesson. I left my lights on all night and Lori heard weird noises, and then we still looked stupid sitting here with our lights on all night. But anyways, it started. I didn't think it was, and I was going to show you the button that you push if it doesn't start. Let me show you that anyways. I don't know where it is on your coach. On our coach, it's this little button here. So let's say you did something like left your lights on all night and killed your battery. You can use this button here to push this, and it will bring power over from your coach batteries, or from your house batteries to your coach battery, and allow you to start it. But luckily we didn't need to do that. Ready to roll?
Time to go. Let's go.
We've decided to stop here at Williams Lake to grab some lunch. The visitor center has some huge parking spaces, so it worked out perfectly. And they also have some Wi-Fi, so
Why not?
why not? We are done with the visitor center and lunch here at Williams Lake. Are you ready to hit the road?
Yes, we still have a long way to go.
And a short time to get there. Oh, sorry, that's a different thing.
Okay.
Smokey and the Bandit fans. Beautiful looking area though, and the Discovery Center here at Williams Lake and Museum, very cool. And of course I didn't have the camera in there, but we just stopped in for a few minutes.
Just to check it out. There's a bunch of information, so.
Bunch of information, so if you're coming into this area, I highly recommend it. As you can see, the building's pretty nice looking. But this lake area is really, really cool.
And I think this has been the first major town since we left the Vancouver area that we have seen. It has been all like small, tiny, teeny towns until here.
Yeah, I would say as far as major goes up here, yeah. Absolutely. We have stopped here in the little town of, it's either Kisnell or Quizznell, something like that, but it's BC. Quesnell. It's Quesnel. Where do you get Questley out of that?
I think it's Ley.
I don't think so. We'll look it up and then we'll put it up here and determine who the winner is. But we're gonna head in here to our first Canadian Tire store, and we're gonna look for a brake bleeding kit because I'm still not happy with how the brakes are working in the coach.
How do you say this?
Quizznell or Kisnell.
Quizznell.
Yeah. See?
That's what it says.
It's not what you said at all. You said Quizly, like it had a Y in it.
No.
We got what I needed at Canadian Tire, so now we might as well go next door. There's a Tim Hortons there. Can you run in and grab it? Because we're not supposed to park here.
I will.
Bye.
Always running there and myself.
All right, we got our first fill up in Canada, 330 bucks Canadian. So, I don't know what that is. It's high 200s American.
25.
Oh, 225 Lori is telling me. But it's still a lot. All right, we are just outside of Quiznow. Still haven't figured that one out yet.
We made it.
But we made it to our destination for today. We actually decided to do a provincial park tonight rather than just side of the road. I don't know why.
I mean, they have a Walmart where we can stay overnight, but we felt like we needed the space right now in the RV, and he was gonna work, so why not?
And it is pretty dead here. This is all the spaces. There is a lot of pull-through spaces. Look at the size of these back-end spaces here.
All of them with no services, no hookups, no nothing. There is a dump station or a sanding station, how they call it here. And it is $20 a night, $20 Canadian. So it's about 15, 16 American.
Dry camping.
Dry camping.
Yep, so not bad. And there are bears in the area, so how do you feel about that, Lori?
Signs like everywhere that is like, they're in the area, warning. I'm good because I'm in my RV.
Cool.
Should I be worried about?
Nope, not unless I tie you to the picnic table and make you stay outside.
That's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen. All right, gotta get some work done. We'll see you guys in the morning.
See you guys.
Good morning, everybody.
It's a nice morning. Nice weather, nice place. This was 10-mile Lake Provincial Park, just south of where are we going today?
Quiznow. Oh, today we're going up past Prince George and up into Dawson City.
So it's south of Prince George, north of Quiznow, or how do you pronounce it? Basic campground, but very pretty in nature.
We didn't see any bears.
No.
But another travel day. There's going to be a lot of just travel here in the next little bit. So the videos are going to be, I don't know, we'll see. There's going to be a lot of beautiful scenery, that's for sure.
But I love the windshield shots.
A lot of windshield. Oh, which means that I better clean this thing when we get to the dump station. I was out there cleaning the windshield and this bird kept bugging me. And I realized it was a British Columbian mosquito. They're enormous.
They're everywhere and they're huge.
And we've been told that this area isn't bad, that they're going to get worse when we get across the divide, so that's fun. We have arrived in Prince George, BC. We're gonna make a quick stop here. Gonna try to get this video uploaded, or the video's already uploaded. We're just gonna get it released. And we're also gonna look for a lens for my new camera, because the one we have is for just close-up only, and I wanna be able to shoot some longer shots. And why I didn't order it, I don't know, but I didn't. So now we're gonna try to find the needle in the haystack, a lens for a Panasonic camera in a small town in the middle of nowhere, BC.
It's a decent sized town though.
It is a decent sized town.
There is a Costco right here and there is a Lowe's right here.
The camera lens hunt is a bust. So out of Prince George we go and on up the road north. On up the road north to Dawson Creek.
Dawson Creek it is.
Let's do it.
Should we tell them?
We should tell them.
We saw our first bear!
Our first bear. We're just shy of Dawson Creek. Probably, I don't know, 200 kilometers or so. And he was just playing in the ditch. Looked like a little bitty one.
He was a little like bear, so I don't know where the mama was. We couldn't see the mom, but it was so cute.
And we have arrived in Dawson Creek. Dawson Creek is where mile 0 of the Alaskan Highway is, so we're gonna head on over there and do the obligatory mile 0 selfie.
We have to take our picture there, isn't it?
Yeah, you got to. It's mile 0 for crying out loud. So we will probably also spend the night here in Dawson City. It is now
Dawson Creek.
Dawson Creek, sorry, Dawson City's a different place. 6:42. So I know it looks like it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but we are here in Dawson Creek, British Columbia. And of course, this is home to mile 0 of the Alaska Highway. Lori, how do you feel about being here at mile 0?
I feel excited. Like, I feel like we have traveled already so much that we shouldn't be in mile 0, but we're in mile 0 finally.
Okay, Miss Lorena, we finally made it.
We made it.
We've been driving for hundreds of miles, so it's, like you said, it seems kind of weird that we're just getting here, but...
I know, but we're finally here.
Finally here, like, mile 0.
This is like officially the start to
the Alaska Highway. Yeah, it's really the official start. The Alaska Highway, or the ALCAN Highway, which obviously stands for Alaska, Canada, was a military deal. Let's go back in here a little bit, get out of the sun. It was actually built by the military back in 1942. It was started in March of 1942, and then I think finished in October or November of 1942, something like that. But it was a way to get military aircraft from Edmonton, Alberta, through a series of airports and on into Alaska, or not on into Alaska, but on into Russia. And we were doing a Lend-Lease program with aircraft to Russia for probably 42 would be the Second World War. I don't know all that stuff, so. But okay, after listening to that jumbled mess, I just wanted to clarify something. The actual ALCAN Highway wasn't used to ferry aircraft from Edmonton to Fairbanks. There was a series of airfields that they used to ferry the aircraft from Edmonton to Fairbanks. That was called the Northwest Staging Route, and they used that as a kind of a line of sight, if you will, for the ALCAN Highway. So just wanted to clarify that they weren't towing aircraft up and down the ALCAN. But very, very cool. And now we're officially on our way to Alaska. Well, we've always been on our way to Alaska since we left San Diego, really, but this is kind of officially official.
So excited.
All right, let's grab Ozzy.
Now I need to find my cat.
Now we need to find Ozzy. He took off on us and he's over here somewhere.
Ozzy?
Look at that. What are you doing, dude? Hey, buddy. Come on.
He wants to go to take his picture too.
Little brat.
What's up with that?
Yes, we finally made it up to northern British Columbia and into Dawson Creek, mile 0. Now, this is something that a lot of people don't know, is mile 0 of the ALCAN, or the Alaska Canadian Highway, starts in British Columbia. It doesn't actually start in Alaska. So confuses a lot of people. We had a lot of questions about that when we arrived, and we were taking some Instagram stuff and some Facebook stuff from there saying, oh, you're already in Alaska. Nope, we're in British Columbia, but slowly but surely making our way north to Alaska. But this is where we're going to end this one. So it would be awesome if you hung around with us, got to know us a little bit, follow us up to Alaska. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to do some really cool stuff that we'll be sharing very, very shortly. It would be really cool if you liked the video, and we'll see you again in the next one. Bye now.